I have been guilty of all these things, a repeat offender more times than I care to admit. And I've come to realize that my falling back into old habits was the result of my own failure to guard my heart, guard my mind, and entrust my Egypt to the Lord, even in the moments when I thought Egypt was a distant memory. I chose to turn back. There are various schools of thought when it comes to the Christian concept of deliverance. There are some who say deliverance is primarily positional. That is, our spiritual disposition is that we've been delivered from sin, whether or not that's part of our lived experience. Others say that deliverance happens once and only once, and that if you're still struggling with the same sin or iniquity, or even tempted by it, then you were never delivered in the first place. And there are some who believe that deliverance is more akin to what Paul describes in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, when he tells the church in Corinth that 3 times he asked for the Lord to take away a thorn in his flesh. Now, we don't know what that thorn was, but we do know that it afflicted Paul severely, so much so, he described it as a messenger from Satan and a measure intended to keep him from growing conceited. It was a mechanism for his own humility. As his explanation goes, God's response to Paul wasn't, poof, thorn gone. Instead, the Most High told his servant, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.